you're right here, and you guys need to be up here, okay? Hi, I'm Leigh Hillshafer, and I'm presenting my Kunkel. That was after Brian Kral told us a nice special story where he said, if this person kills me, his name is Mike Kunkel. And we thought it was a part of your leg. We weren't really sure. Welcome. This is our 201 class performance. I hope you all are having a good time. Who's been drinking so far? That's not enough people. Today's specifically meant for drinking, so after this show, be sure to drink some more. So go ahead and get this show started. When I say this really pisses me off, what one word response would you add to that? Anyone?
Trump.
Trump. I heard the word Trump.
Oh man, me and my parents watched a lot of Celebrity Apprentice together. It was almost like a family activity, and why not? You know, me and my family watched, a lot of television. It was like what they raised me on. As a kid, as a performer, as I stand up here on the stage pleading for your attention in this moment, I would also stand in front of the television while my parents were watching it until I was punished. And my parents tried not to hit me a lot, but so instead it wasn't really a beating, like, go sit somewhere. And so I was going to go sit somewhere because I tried to get my parents' attention by standing in front of the television and like dancing or speaking to them in some way, you know, so before DVR, you know, if you want to get your parents' attention, don't do it by standing in front of the TV. That's my lesson. Thank you.
Many things, but I'm going to limit it to gambling. And when I was an undergraduate, I grew up in New Jersey, and I went to a college in Pennsylvania. And a friend and I, who went to a different college, we met in Atlantic City one weekend. We had about $16 between the two of us. We thought we had enough just to camp in a campground and sleep in our car. And we actually ended up winning about $23, which felt like a small fortune at the time. And so we actually had enough to buy a cheap Indian skirt at a little street side vendor. And we got ourselves dressed up, and we actually had like a really good veggie burger. And we camped, and it was great. And so just know that gambling sometimes can be minimally successful, but yet serendipitously enough.
So, standing in front of the TV or watching TV and being pissed off reminds me of the other day where on my way home from work I drive on a river road back towards Woodland, and usually it's not too bad. You're coming down and you can do about 70 pretty legally, and it's pretty easy to spot where the sheriff or the highway patrol will usually sit. So you can adjust accordingly. But so the TV part was on Friday. I got home and it's like I just need to unwind. So I was actually catching up on a few episodes of The Tick. I don't know if anybody's seen that. It's a great show if you haven't. But the cause of the duress was sometimes on that way home, there's a car that's doing 50, even though it's a 55 speed limit. And about half of it is just winding, curving, no passing, and you really don't have a chance to pass. And there's nothing worse than trying to get home and you're going as slow as can be. And I don't know what it is. I don't know how many Prius drivers are in the audience, but I would say 9 times out of 10, it's a Toyota Prius that's driving. So I don't know if when you buy those, you have a contract, you have to drive underneath the speed limit. But so if you are one of the Prius drivers and you see about 7, 8 cars behind you, just kind of go over into the shoulder and let them by.
You know, my parents, they never pay attention to me. And I can see that my dad is busy, but I really want attention. What am I gonna do? I'm going to interrupt and make him give me attention. Hey, Dad.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
What you doing?
I'm just organizing, like doing some nonchalant stuff, you know, like every day you gotta do those things. Like,
You know, I was thinking maybe you could like give me some attention today because I really crave attention because you never give it to me.
but I acknowledged you already, so I don't know if I have to keep like.
I require
Are you having a panic attack right
now? I require a lot of attention, and you are not giving that to me. You give it to my brother, but you don't give me any attention.
Your brother
so
actually
what else
does
am I
stuff,
supposed
though.
to do except just kind of give you a little performance to make you love me, Dad?
I think I love you efficiently. You don't have to do above and beyond what you're doing right
I
now.
think you
Like,
love me more, Dad. You can love
now this is just getting awkward. You need to calm down.
Love
Like,
me, Dad,
like,
Dad,
calm down.
Dad, love me, Dad. Sorry,
Yeah, calm down. I'm your father. I love you. You don't have to parade around and act so juvenile.
juvenile.
Yes, I said it. You're juvenile.
See, it's these kind of things that make me feel like I'm not good enough for you. I mean, I get it. My brother's a doctor, and I still live here. I'm 25, living at home. But can my brother do this?
We are not in England. I like to drive slowly. I maximize my efficiency that way. I coast whenever I can, and I go speed limit. You cool with that?
Your foot is not even on the gas pedal.
I'm coasting. I really hate to burn fossil fuels if I don't have to.
We're also going uphill. We're
Well,
kind of
yeah.
like starting to go back hill.
Well, once we stop, I will accelerate. There, just a little, just goosing it, just a little. You're not in a rush, are you?
I got an appointment. There's a snail passing us. Please.
Well,
I know you take your Prius
It's a fast
driving-
snail.
Oh, well, I know you take your Prius driving very proudly, but there's no law saying you can't actually put some pedal to the metal.
I've got to do my part to combat climate change. And this is what I'm doing, and you just have to accept it.
It's a hybrid car already. You're doing good.
I know, but it's never enough. It's just never enough. I mean, we eat low on the food chain, and I try to ride my bike whenever I can, and if I could pull my Prius with my bike, I would.
Just don't go too preachy on them.
Sir?
Hi. Do you know how fast you were going?
Probably 23.
Yeah, 23 and a 65.
I was in the right lane.
Yeah. Do you see that? We're down to one lane, and you're holding everybody up.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. Could you just speed it along next time?
26, 27?
No. Just go 65 plus or minus 5.
Yes. I'll try. Thank you,
Okay.
officer. Thank you for pointing that out.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Okay, well, you heard it.
He's not driving a
It's
hybrid.
not bad.
All right.
See, look at, we're getting aerodynamics, we're moving.
This doesn't feel right. We're shaking.
What?
I'm shaking.
Okay, we're gonna hit a hill and then you can coast afterwards. Okay, does that make you feel better?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I made you this tofu sandwich,
Oh.
so here you go.
Okay, but I can't eat
It's
dry
lighter.
because then I
Okay.
can't focus on the odometer.
I'm just gonna
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Gerald. This is my first Tinder date. How many dates have you been on?
This one is going great so far.
Wow,
So
you
let's
have
just
really
take-
pretty eyes. Has anyone told you that? Oh, okay, yeah.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, I figured we'd do some drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fine start. Here, let's hold these hands.
Oh, okay. Already holding hands. This is going awesome.
I really felt like you initiated the hand holding.
Oh, yeah. My parents didn't really teach me how to date.
No?
No.
I don't think anybody's do a great job at that.
I tried it once with my brother Rufus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good kisser.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
You know, I played with Barbie dolls, and I
Uh-huh.
would make them kiss. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't kiss my family, but that's normal. I've heard on the internet that happens.
Yeah. So what are we doing today?
So I thought we'd bike. We'd go on a little bike tour of the area. There's some bars, so we'd hop on some bikes. Do you bike?
Yeah, am I riding on your bike?
Yeah. I got this tandem bike. It looks good. And actually, you know, on a tandem bike, it's really not that hard. Do you bike a lot?
No.
You know, I didn't think you did. It
Oh.
doesn't seem like your equilibrium is strong.
Thank you. You're so kind. Wow, this is going great, isn't it? Yeah. So when we get married, what do you want to name our kids?
Junior's nice. You're Gerald.
Yeah, I'm Gerald.
Yeah, so Gerald Junior.
Jimmy. Yeah. So that
that's a
goes
good
well.
one.
Yeah.
So what were your parents named?
My dad's name is Bob, and my mom's name is Mom.
That'll be messy. So if it's a girl, let's hope we have a boy. Let's go for that. I think that'll be a little
Sounds
better. Yeah.
Hey, did I tell you have pretty eyes? Yeah. Yeah.
I have been complimenting you.
Yeah.
You're very strong.
Give me a compliment.
I'm standing basically still. I mean, you're really doing a lot of the arm swing.
Oh.